Lauren Rancho, Megabyte, episode 13.
This will be airing
Fireworks tonight.
probably sometime in September. We'll be showing this.
Yeah, what's the date today?
The 5th of August? No. The 6th?
We haven't done our book signing.
Okay,
Or our guest appearance. We should tell the viewers about
winning a guest appearance?
Yeah, you can win a guest appearance.
Okay.
If you have to give us good ideas for stupid things to do on the show, and we like your idea, you can come along and do it with us. And maybe take the blame.
So,
just kidding.
Post your
Leave
ideas.
that part out.
Post your ideas on the Facebook page. Of what you would
And if
do.
it's like smoking weed and eating Megabyte, fucking
You
totally.
win.
And you can come hang out and we'll sit on a blanket and do that.
But it'd be also awesome if it was something we haven't done before. That would be a good idea for the show.
What haven't we done, please?
Well,
I'm just kidding. We don't do anything.
I'm just saying. As long as your ideas don't involve, like,
Bestiality.
hiking
That's
or...
pretty much the line that I draw. Anything else? All right. There might be a few more things I won't do.
Watch how the Rianne approaches its cell phone.
I can't figure this out, seriously. Okay, I think I did it. No,
See how she stares intently.
I guess I don't really need it anymore.
She has to be very quiet, or it will scare away the cell phone.
You are fucking weird.
Slowly she creeps through the grass
Yeah? Do I?
towards the phone,
I'm
waiting
not
for
really
the
doing
perfect
any of this,
moment
actually.
to make her move.
What do you mean, no results?
She shows her fangs to her prey. And it knows its time is drawing near.
A good iPhone. Did it look like I ate it? You want to see me smoke with this?
It's very rare to get footage this close to a Rianne. Normally they scare easily and slither away into the bushes.
Leaving a trail of snakes that...
I think we might... Yes, we're going to get to see the Rianne smoke a cigarette. This is a very special moment, folks. Very special. Never before has this been captured on film.
Oh, I think that's all I do on film, actually. It's fine.
Look how she speaks to us as if we understand her language. If we are very lucky, we may get to see the Rianne take off her clothes.
You don't really have to be lucky. Most people don't even have a choice. I'll just stare off into the distance, and you say the thoughts that are in my head.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like a novel.
Well, let's wait until these young fellows watch the Rianne scope out her next victims.
There they are. What are you saying?
She's decided to wait for something more succulent to come along. Look how she looks into the distance and ponders her life.
I'm pondering my life.
When I was just a little Rianne, I had a British accent. I was born in the rolling hills of Northumberley. Where? Good old Northumberley Bridge, where I spent my childhood slithering through the hills of Britain with my sister. When I was just 5, I told my mummy that I wanted to grow up and be a security guard. Security guarding. was always something that interested me. I'd seen it on the telly before, and they got to wear a fun uniform and carry a notepad. But when I discovered that I was a snake and I don't have hands, I had to consider a different career path. So at the tender age of 16, I finished my schooling and left home to join the zoo. I'd seen an ad in the local paper that they needed some more snakes at the zoo. So off I went from the rolling hills of Northumberland Bridge across a big ocean to Canada. And then I realised I'd left my hair products at home and I had to take another ship back to Northumberland Bridge and get my hair products and then get back on the ship and go back to Canada. And then a few days later, I realised I'd left that really blue sweater that I like, and I'd have to go back and get that as well. So I got back on a ship and I sailed back to Northumberland Bridge and I got that blue sweater. And then I got back on a plane this time, because they had planes by then, and I flew to Canada. So finally I was actually in Canada with all my things that I loved, like my hair products and my blue sweater. But then do you know what happened? After about a week, I ran out of that face wash I really like, and I realised they don't sell it in Canada, so I had to get back on a plane and fly back to Northumberland Bridge and buy some more face wash. And just to be on the safe side, I bought about 5 years' worth of face wash so that I wouldn't have to come back to Northumberland Bridge for at least 5 years. So then I got back on a plane and flew back to Canada. And that's where I've been ever since. Thanks for tuning in. Rianne, the later years.
Sadder face for this one, I guess, eh?
For a very long time, I was very pretty and funny, and everybody liked me and wanted to be my friend. And then I was in a terrible accident. I dropped something down the sink into the carburetor. And And being that I'm a snake and I can fit in drains, I thought, well, I'll just stick my face in there and get it. And while I was in the carburetor, my friend Laura switched it on and mangled my face. And from that day on, I've had to live my life looking like this. It's terrible. There's a tiny scar above my eyebrow. You can barely see it, but that's... It's really stuck with me. It's really disfigured me. My life hasn't been the same since. No one will go out with me because of my horrendous scar that you almost can't see. And I have no friends because I'm too ugly. And now I live on this park bench. And I eat pizza and drink pop every day as my meal. And I'm getting so fat that I almost weigh over 100 pounds. It's awful. I'll never get a modelling job now.
I'm hiring a new Laura for the show. Submit your application.